This video is going to look at debugging by commenting out code. First, we're going to look at a couple of simple errors. So again, we've got this table exercise from assignment 2. But if somewhere you had accidentally tried to add you'd mistyped, and so you've got a tr.controls.add tr, you're trying to add a row to a row. You'll see when we build that, it actually builds successfully. And when we run it in the browser, though, we'll get an error. And it says table row cannot have children of type table row. It tells you the line number, and you can see that you've got tr listed twice there. So errors like that you should find pretty easily. If there's some place where, let's say you forgot to create a new table cell. Let's say you forgot that line of code, the new table cell line. It's going to build successfully. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to view it in the browser. And it almost looks right, except where it's messed up. So you can see, hey, I'm missing something there. That gray should go all the way across. It says first down's here when that first down should be like all the others. It should be here. So actually you're missing that first column there. So you can kind of see it show up. Nothing actually breaks, but it's just that you had forgotten to type the tc equals new table cell. And so that one never actually got added back in. So now I'm going to introduce an error similar to the last example. I'm going to pause it so you don't see where the error is at, and we're going to use commenting to find it. So I've introduced that. I'll do a Control-Shift-B here. You'll see it build successfully. I'll come over here to table, view it in the browser. And it's just going to try and load, but it'll never actually load the page here. So with that, if you want to use commenting to try and find the error, we can do a multi-line comment. That is a /**, and then the end of that is an */. So you can see that once I typed that, everything below came back into play. If I take that */ and I move it down here, you can see that I've commented out those lines of code right there. If I take that and I come all the way down to the bottom. Now we don't want to comment out this because we want that last line to still exist. And unfortunately, the comments that I added are causing me problems here. Gotta fix this error here so that I can. And I'm gonna put a couple of spaces in here as well so that that doesn't get recognized as a beginning comment block. So there should be one more down here somewhere. Here. So now I've got the entire thing commented out. That last line is still there. If I come over, I do in the browser, it loaded. There's nothing there, but it loaded. But that's because I put my opening comment to the block clear up here before it did anything. So I'm going to go basically row by row. I'm going to remove that from there, and I'm going to come down to here. And I'm going to do a rebuild there. I'm going to check it again. And this is the process that you're going to continue. So that loaded fine. We haven't found our error yet. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to go down to the next one. So here's the next row. And I'm just doing a Control Z because it's automatically indenting and I don't like that. So I do a Control Z to get it to back up. Again, view in the browser. And so that came up. And so just realize that your closing one is still down there at the bottom, but it's above where we're adding the table. So I'm going to jump down a couple of rows here. We add that row to the table. I'm going to put my comment block there so you can see from line 103 all the way down here to the bottom, except for that last line there. We've got commented out. And I'm going to view it in the browser again, see what we've got. I'm going to come up here, and you just keep doing this. You keep doing this until you find the problem. So let's go ahead and do it here at 133. We've come down a little bit. Control-Shift-B to build it. View it in the browser again. And it loaded again. Okay, so let's go down a little bit farther. Control-Shift-B to build it again. View it in the browser. And it loaded again there. And you just keep doing this until you get to the problem. So I jumped down a few more rows. View it in the browser. Still loading. So I moved down some more. Build it again. View it in the browser. And now you can see we are spinning. So somewhere between my last two comments, I commented out here. The last time I did was right here. So somewhere in this block here, somewhere from 211 to 239 is my problem. And then I can start going line by line. So I could back up some. I could come to here. It's going to be, granted, I've been commenting, I've been allowing the entire table row to be added there. So that loaded just fine. I'll take that out. I'll come down here to 226. Rebuild that. That loaded fine. So now I've narrowed it down from 226 to 239. And I'm just going to look through here. And what we've actually got is that this should be a TR. So you see how when I highlight the TC, the TRs don't highlight? This right here should be a TR on line 233. So it should be tr.controls.addTC. We're adding a table cell to a table row. Then we add the table row to the table. So this right here was a TC and I changed it to a TR. So that right there was causing the error. It would not let the page load. That will fix the error. we've got an invalid expression term. This is our closing comment. If I double click that, it takes me to the bottom. I'll get rid of that. We'll rebuild. View it in the browser again. And the entire thing loads. So that is how you use comments in order to locate an error on your page. So there are different ways to go about debugging, and hopefully that one helps you out a little bit.